Welcome to the Closer's Toolbox. In this video presentation, we will demonstrate under our tab in the Closer's Toolbox applicant process day 3. And so day 3, again, just a reminder before we go to day 3, if you haven't been there already, to open up the process and understand what takes place on day 3, just as you did with day 1. Here, the tool that's going to be used is the Business Structure Flowchart. That's a chart that you've already downloaded from the Closer's Toolbox. And of course, the new applicants' expectations and tasks that they'll need to follow through with to better educate themselves and as well complete the due diligence process. So in day 3, we simply click on day 3, and that takes us to day 3. Again, here we have the text, the email, the call, and as well recording the notes, the email, and the texts so that you have something to follow through with. Also, just a note before we get into this process on day 3, or whatever day that is, essentially it's the second or follow-up call to your new applicant, is that it's important to note that beginning on day 1, as the applicant comes through, you're going to see the call center in here. That's Karen Teresa, who mans the call center. They're very, very diligent with their calls and their business coaches, so use them to your benefit. Okay, and if you have any questions with what they are telling and saying to your new applicants or members, please be my guest to call and talk with Karen Teresa. She's very open about that, and develop a great relationship with her and the business coaches as well, because they are on your side in working with your applicants and members. Again, you'll see that the call center here is status is first app attempt. So they've made the first attempt. You see right here, a business coach has already called. Okay, so this is basically to take care of apps or members that have kind of slipped through the cracks if you're at work or if you're out and about and you don't run your business through your cell phone, and they will cover your bases, and believe me, they do that very well. So again, for increasing your conversions 15, 20 to 30%, make sure that you get into the game as well and have a format again, which is what we're proposing here through the use of the Closer's Toolbox. So the very first thing as we go back to the Closer's Toolbox, we see that it's going to be a text that we're going to be sending off in day 3. Okay. Now maybe you have heard from your applicant since the call or the message. Maybe you have not. In either case, you're going to follow up. The text message is day 3 summarization. You copy, paste that into your business or your applicant alert if it's on the cell phone. If you're using the cell phone to contact your people. And then once that's done, you send away. Then the second step is going to be to go to your Gmail inbox. Again, that can be done either through your phone if you're out in the field or back at the office in front of your desktop. You're back into the applicant label. And now we're doing day 2 or day 3 follow-up. That's the branding then product. Okay, so again, we're going to go back to our applicant order page. We're simply going to click on the drop-down box, copy, and paste into a message that we're forwarding. Now keep in mind that business structure chart that we spoke about in the Closer's Toolbox back here, the business structure flow chart, that's all inside your email if you've set that up properly. Okay, again, if you have not done that yet, go back to the area in the toolbox that helps to set up, in this case, email applicant templates and how to get into the process of saving the document and the tool. And of course, that's all back under saving the tools and then using that link in your email. Okay? So as we come back, we see that that flowchart is in there. We simply pick forward, copy, and paste into the address bar the address of your new applicant, or the same applicant, only the follow-up process. Get rid of forward, get rid of the forward message, simply delete, and you're typing in "Hi Laura" and sending away again. Okay? So that completes the email process. Now we've texted them, we've indicated to them that we've acknowledged their existence for one, and that we've sent them a directive, an email that will help them further them along in their due diligence process. Keep in mind, as they come directly from the approval process as an applicant, they are taken directly to the applicant, or I should say the overview page, the business overview page. This is where they will learn 3 or 4 things about what it is that's important for them at this stage. If for some reason they don't get a chance to go through that and they've lost the link, this email backs that up, and they can again be instructed to click on Carbon Copy Pro and get right back in there. It's just follow-up, folks. That's what it takes. The difference between those that are successful in converting and those that are not are simply those that mind their business. And if you're minding your business, you will see the difference show up in conversions. That's all. And so now we're going to go into the call. Okay? So the call now, we're going to open up our phone script. Again, we're going to go back to our folder, open up our phone script. And our phone script tells us that we have, for the second day follow-up, the information that we want to convey to our member in the second follow-up. So we open up our phone script and we go right to day 3. Again, if the applicant answers, we open it up to a question and answer. Keep in mind, stay in control. Remember the straight line. Stay in control of the sale during this period. Questions should be questions that are pertinent to the app to bid process only. Anything beyond that, you should inform them that those will be answered as they go through, and again, in an effort to keep them from being overwhelmed. Any questions prior to that process, certainly make an attempt to answer those. Okay.